We're going. Alright, hello. My name is Brenden Lesinski. I'm a social worker here. Nice to meet you.
Nice
Your
to meet
name
you,
is,
sir. I'm Jalen Opara.
Okay.
You can call me Jalen.
Okay, thanks. Yeah, I'll call you Jalen. That sounds great. So, like I said, I'm a social worker here, and I want to help you out today the best I can. So why don't you go ahead and tell me about yourself? Maybe tell me what's going on, why you came in.
Well, basically, I just lost my house. I was living with my girlfriend, and we split up. And I'm living with my sister now, with my son.
Okay.
He's 10. His name's Jalil, and I work at a business firm over on the West Coast. It's not too bad, but I'm not making enough money to make ends meet. That's basically what it is.
Okay. So, before we get any further, I just want to talk to you about something real quick. I want to talk to you about, like, our confidentiality rules. So, anything we say between us will stay between me and you. It'll stay in this room, you know. I can't talk to anybody about it.
Okay.
But I did want to let you know that if you decide to tell me that you wanted to harm someone or maybe yourself, that I would have to report that.
Mm-hmm.
That is my responsibility. Is that okay? Do you understand all that? Do you agree with that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. All right, so you said that you recently split up with your girlfriend, and that you're living with your sister now with your son.
Yeah.
Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What's your son's name? You said Jalil?
Jalil.
And how old is he?
He's 10.
10. Okay, cool. All right. Before we get into talking about your son, I would like to talk about your girlfriend. Do you mind if I ask you why you guys split up?
Yeah, I don't mind at all. It was just a thing where we weren't clicking, like we weren't seeing eye to eye. We weren't thinking the same things.
Okay.
You know, I had a different path I wanted to take than the one she wanted to, so it just didn't work out.
Okay, absolutely. Yeah, that happens sometimes, and that's unfortunate for you. I'm very sorry, but hey, there's plenty of fish out in the sea, right?
For sure. For sure.
Okay. So how's your son taking the split up? Was that his mom, by the way?
That is his mom.
Okay,
yes.
so how's he taking the split up?
He's taking it pretty cool, I guess.
Okay.
He sees his mom regularly still. It's
Okay,
not like
well, that's great.
It's not like we're split up and he doesn't see her. We're just split up as far as us being in a relationship, but we're still parents to Jalil. He's able to see his mom whenever she wants to see him,
Okay.
and he's with me most of the time, so he sees me pretty much most.
Okay,
every
well
day.
that sounds great. I mean, I think it's really important for even someone when you split up to still be a parent to your kid, and I'm very proud of you guys for doing that. That's awesome.
Sure.
So you're living with your sister now, right? Okay, and you said that your job, you're not making enough. You don't think is it to be living with your sister and taking care of your son, or one or the other, or how's that working out for you?
It was. I really don't want to be living with anyone.
Okay.
Right now, I want to have my own stable space for me and my son, so we can call home our home,
Right,
and not
absolutely.
someone else's home.
Yeah. Okay.
But basically, the big problem is, I recently took out a loan for a car.
Okay.
That I've been trying to get. The loan was accepted, but now that the job that I have right now basically won't be able to pay the loan quick enough for me to be able to get a home and pay these utilities and have a stable environment as well as pay this loan back. So,
Okay, so before the split up, when you were living with your girlfriend, was your job helping you make ends meet, making you live comfortably at least?
It was pretty stable because my girlfriend is a waitress. She makes pretty good tips, but we brought in pretty good checks for the child as well as us two. We had everything upkept in the house.
That's great. Yeah.
Everything was pretty cool.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's great. So what I'm gathering from that is that when you were together, your job was fine, but now that you're trying to move forward with your life and live on your own, that it's not quite meeting your needs right now. Right?
I guess the job would be great if it was just me involved, but I have a whole son to take care
Right.
of.
Mm-hmm.
So my son comes first. I have to make sure he's fed. He has new clothes, new shoes, before I get myself anything. So that's
Right.
two people I'm looking out for.
Okay. So maybe here in a little bit we can talk about maybe some ways to help you out with that. Right now, I just kind of want to identify, maybe have you help me out with some things you want to take care of here in the near future. But first, let's talk about where you're living. Is your house, is the sister, is she getting along with your son? Is everything, smoothly, working smoothly? Excuse me, I'm sorry. Is everything working smoothly over there?
Yeah, it's all good. My son does a lot of extracurriculars, so where work is concerned, I don't have to worry about being there on time to get him from school. He plays basketball, all types of sports, goes to after school programs and stuff. So.
So with his extracurricular activities and your job schedule, everything works out pretty well.
Yeah, and when he's home with my sister, they get along
Okay, that's great.
Just like me and her don't have any bad vibes going on about us. It's just a brother-sister vibe, we're goofy to each other.
Right, absolutely.
You know how that is.
Absolutely. Okay. So it doesn't seem that you're having a problem at the house, and that your son, he's taking the split up pretty decently. Has he been doing okay?
I feel like he's fine, but his grades have been slipping in school, and it started mostly when the split up occurred, so I'm thinking maybe he may be affected a little bit by it.
And that's something we can expect from this kind of situation with his age, and on top of your problems as a family and your problems as the dad of the household, I guess you could say, we can also address his problems in school. Not necessarily that he has problems. We would prefer to have him come in to talk about that, but we can also help you, maybe find some tutors or something, or some sites or books, something to help out.
That sounds like a plan.
Right. So right now, let's go. Let's look back on what we've talked about, and let's kind of like assemble a goal for ourselves. Okay.
Okay.
This is one I'm gonna help you out with, but I want you to help me make it. So what we're gonna do is let's see. You want to find a new job so you can help pay your loans off and pay for you and your son. You want to find somewhere to live.
Wait. Before you say new job, I would like to add that I like my job.
Oh, okay.
The job I have now. If anything, I would be finding a second job to couple with the one I have now.
Okay, that could be something, definitely. There's a lot of opportunities to work at home so that, after you do your first job for the day, that you can come home and work and be able to spend time with your son as well. It works out with his schedule.
That sounds great.
So that seems like it might be the most important thing, is maybe us looking for that second job for you to start, and hopefully it'll work with your schedule, give you some extra cash.
Definitely.
So we can maybe look for, housing and other things like that in the future.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so, excuse me, what I want you to do is, I would like for you, when you go home, at your sister's house, does she have internet there? Are you able to use the computer?
Yes, she has internet.
Okay,
I
cool.
have my own laptop too. So.
All right, great. That's great. So while you're there, and you're not busy with work or Jaleel or anything, why don't you go ahead and look up some stay-at-home jobs that you can do in your city. I'll look them up too. It might be a little difficult for us to find a wide variety, but we will definitely be able to find something. And make sure you're at least a little bit interested, because we want you to, enjoy doing the work. We don't want it to be a hassle.
Of course.
Don't rule out either, maybe, a part-time job that's nearby your house or nearby his school, just in case we can't find anything to do at home.
Okay.
I think that would be most important. So let's try to find maybe, five jobs that you can apply to, and if you can get the applications, great, bring them in. If not, we'll work on that next time you come in. Okay. And then the next time you come in, we can talk about housing, and maybe we can talk about possibly a tutor for Jaleel or something. Does that sound okay?
Yes, sir. I would definitely. I was actually just talking about a tutor with my sister. We were talking about how his grades were slipping after all this, started happening. She recommended the same thing, so definitely tutor.
Right, and with the city being a big place, I've heard cases of kids having like a video tutor, someone online who they can video chat with, who can teach them in your home, so that you don't have to worry about getting them there with a work schedule maybe. All right, so next time you come in, let's have five jobs that we can apply to, and it was nice meeting you.
You too,
and
sir.
I hope I can help you out in the future.
For sure, thank you. I appreciate it.
Absolutely.